Alright, so now we're back with another Runescape episode. So we've been just cutting trees here basically. I think we were doing some other things, but we finished in the rune span. We got just about to level 60. But we're just going to light these willow logs because we're trying to get to 45 fire making. It's actually 45 for maple logs. Now we leveled up. We got to level 42 fire making. Pretty much saved the level up for the video. So then the fletching, we pretty much just got our fletching up to just about level 45, and then we could level it up. So we were actually making headless arrows. So those actually, you can queue up like 60 sets at a time. It's insane. So we made a whole bunch of those, although we're not going to have enough feathers, right? Feathers are going to be hard to come on by this character. I think we could only buy like 2,000 every day from the shop, or unless we find some other shops with feathers or something, or some other way. Well, we could make mithril arrows, so we could open this up, I guess. Look at fletching, we could hide all the members items. And if we look at level 45 mithril arrows, we could actually make mithril arrows at level 45. And at level 50, then we could start doing maple short bows. So we can't actually, well, we could make arrow shafts with maple logs, I guess. For fire making, it does take a little bit longer, but I guess one more inventory will get us to 45 fire making, well, 43 fire making. So fire making, we could probably get to level 50 pretty easily. And then fletching, we could get a whole bunch of levels. We just wanted to see how many levels all the mithril arrows were going to give us in the fletching skills. We're just waiting for these logs to burn. So pretty much, so we got the level, and then we got the half of a level to the next level. So that's actually really good. We'll just do one more inventory of logs, and then we'll be level 43. And our fire making is getting really close to level 99, probably. Well, no, probably not even close. Here we go, full inventory of logs burned. So now we go to the bank. So now we could withdraw the arrowheads. Well, the headless arrows, because we did save one set, because we wanted to record it, because we made a whole bunch. We made like 2,700 headless arrows. It's not going to be crazy amounts, because we can't really buy feathers from the Grand Exchange or anything. So we make headless arrows times 15, then you can queue up 60 sets of them. They give 15 experience. They're worth 15 gold, so they're worth less gold maybe. Yeah, you lose money when you make headless arrows, but I guess you get a lot of experience. It's basically, you could just queue up the headless arrows. So we were making willow longbows too, but now we're at level 45. Now we can make mithril arrows. Congratulations, you have reached fletching level 45. So it takes like 70 seconds for each set, and then you get 900 experience. So it's alright, I guess. It's definitely really good. Definitely really good for the early levels too. If you're looking to power level the early levels, just make headless arrows. Probably make the actual arrows too. As you can see, we just queued up 60 of them, right? So it's going to make like 900 of them or something. 9, 18, 27. Yeah, it probably is around like 900 of them, if it is 900 experience. Each one of them is 1 experience. So just crazy. So now we're 45 fletching. And we're gonna try to get to 50 fletching as well. Now we got most of our skills to level 40, right? Now the goal is to get these skills to level 50. And then after that, the goal would be to get these skills to level 60. So just try to raise them evenly, so we could use the 300 feathers on the arrow shafts and make 21 more sets. And we just turn these all into mithril arrows. 'Cause I don't know what level adamant arrows are. Adamant arrows quite a lot ways down the chain. So 45 is a mithril. Maple short bow. Maple shield bow is 55. Adamant arrows level 60. Yeah, so it's like 15 levels away. So that's quite a ways. So we made tons of mithril arrowheads, right? We got the mithril arrowheads. We got 22,000 of them. And then the adamant arrowheads, we made so many of those too. We had 16,000 of those ones. So these things, we were looking at the experience, it was insane too. You could queue up 10 sets of them, I guess. Gives 112, right? So the bronze arrows, they give 19 per set, so not too much more than making headless arrows. iron arrows, they give 37 experience. These give 75 experience for steel arrows. Mithril arrows give 112, so since we have so many heads already, we could do those. And then, broad arrows, adamant arrows are like 150 EXP. Alright, so we're gonna have to get those later. We just need to get the level 60 fletching. But for now, mithril arrows are probably really, really good. Let's see how many fletching levels we get off of all of our mithril arrows. So, I don't know, we could make a whole bunch of them. Then could we use mithril arrows for ranging or something? Maybe we could. Just click on the arrowheads and then add arrow tips. Cool, so it's really, really quick. Especially compared to the headless arrows we were just making. It's already basically like half a level already. I think we just leveled up not too long ago. So we only have to make like 1, 2, 3 more sets of these. So if we only use 390, we're gonna get crazy levels off of these. And actually in the inventory, we've actually been using some of the bowstrings. We didn't really use too many because we want to save the bowstrings for like maybe maple longbows or yew longbows, something like that, something that's worth using them on. So we only made 9 of 10, that's alright. So this is just us making mithril arrows. So it's the next journey of our hardcore Iron Man to level up fletching. Oh, we leveled up fletching to 46. Now we need 7,000 experience. So we just need 7 sets. So one set's only 150 arrows. Oh, okay. So if we make like 10 sets, it's like 15,000 experience. So maybe we could even get to level 50. And maybe we don't have to fletch willow logs anymore. We could just fletch maple logs pretty soon. And then tomorrow, because this would be a daily thing to do because we can buy 2,000 feathers every single day. So if we just buy feathers and stock them up and then make a whole bunch of arrows, it'd be so much fletching experience. It'd give us something to do with all those arrowheads that we made. It would really be a shame to waste all of the arrowheads. Yeah, so maybe we'll just come back when we level up to level 47, and then maybe we'll come back when we level up to level 50 or something, because hopefully these will bring us up that high. We just need to make 2 more sets. Yeah, if each set gives like, what, 1,500? 1.5 thousand experience? Is that what it is? Oh no, 1.125. Okay, that does make sense. So there's 10 of them. We still haven't really done any of the other things. We still have so many things to do in the game. So we've barely just begun the game. Then we got level 47 fletching. Cool, level 47. Now let's come back when we're level 50, hopefully. Or if not, however far we could get. Alright, so we skipped level 48. So we were able to get to level 49, right? We can just make this one last arrow set of heads, and then we will bring us to level 49. So fletching these arrowheads, they got us from level 45 to 49 fletching. And we had 17 left, so we might as well just use them. Might as well make the last of them, level 49 fletching. So we just need 1 more fletching level. And then we still need to work on fire making and everything. So what do we do for the rest of the episode now? Got all these done. We got fletching, we were wood cutting, and then we were doing a bit of fire making. Then it's just fishing, it's just fishing, and then mining is mining, and then rune crafting is rune crafting. We don't get any daily challenges for 4 hours. So, what do we do? Maybe we just go fishing or something. We'll just take a whole bunch. Well, we don't really need fishing for anything. Should we do dungeoneering? We're not sure. So we should get our skills up first before we do dungeoneering. Like our crafting, if we could get 40 crafting, we could get into the crafting guild. So what are all these geodes? We can't find them. All of these things. Because it says there's supposed to be something. There's something inside. So they have gems inside them or something. Not 100% sure. Because they do stack, it looks like. What do they turn into? Open one. You break your geode to find a spirit shard. Oh, isn't that worth like 25 coins or something? Spirit shard looks worth 15 coins maybe. Not too sure. Open center. I thought they were 25. You open it and find a spirit shard. So these give you money. You break it open to find a opal. Oh, open all of them. Okay, you break it, find an opal, and then it just opens them as we go. Oh, okay. Now we find jades, and then we could cut these gems for crafting, I guess. So what else would you do with these gems? Just make bolts or something? Oh, craft cut jades. They give you 20 experience, 25 experience, 50 experience. Maybe we should sit here and open all of these geodes that we never opened. We got like almost 300 of them, right? And just open all of them. So that'd make a good rest of the video, I guess. We're opening all of these, getting all the gems. So we just got all these from mining, right? So we got level 54 mining, and then whenever you mine something from anything, you collect these items, I guess, and then you could open them up, and then spirit shards should sell to the shop for something, so that'll give us some extra gold. And then these gems, we could cut the gems to level up our crafting. So maybe if we get to level 40 crafting, we should just go start mining in the mining guild to get gold. Then I guess we need sapphires. Oh, and then what are the Alcarid gem rocks, right? Because we're trying to figure out the mining. It said you could mine Alcarid gem rocks, common gem rocks, jade. You can mine jade from the common gem rocks in the Alcarid quarry. So is that free to play or members or something? What's the Alcarid quarry? So many things to figure out in the games. We got a whole bunch of topazes, a whole bunch of these. We could definitely craft all of them. We get a whole bunch of crafting experience. So now our inventory is full, so now we could deposit and then withdraw all of these geodes again. And we just open all of them, so we'll see how many things we all get, right? Open all of them. Yeah, we get rubies from them too, and then sapphires, so just all kinds of random things. Oh, emeralds. Oh, red topaz, jades. Thought that was a diamond for a sec. Some of them, maybe you can get diamonds from these. Interesting. Because we just basically mine and then we just throw them in the bank and then we save them up. We never thought about opening them. So let's open up all these. We'll see. We'll see what we get from opening up 200 of them, because we don't want to sit here recording everything. We'll just record this one inventory, and then we'll come back so you get everything from it. And then level 38. If we get the crafting, then we go to the crafting guild. And then the cooking guild, we can actually go into the cooking guild, and it tells you when you stop burning things, right? Stop burning herring at this level, so it shows you when you stop burning them. So when do we stop burning trout or pike or something? Stop burning herring, stop burning trout at level 49. Alright, so at level 49 cooking, we'd stop burning trout. So there we go, another inventory of gems has been collected. Now we just withdraw some more. So open all sedimentary geode. So yes, we'll come back when all of these are open. We had like 290 of them or something. Alright, so we have broken all of them open. So we found everything inside them. So we got like 149 spirit shards, a whole bunch of opals and jades. So let's take the one that we have the most of, take all of the uncut opals. And then we craft uncut opals into opals, so 15 crafting experience each. And then jades give us 20, topaz gives us 25, sapphire gives us 50, gives us 67, these give us 85. So cool, we're gonna have a whole bunch of crafting experience, although it doesn't really seem like too much. Oh, and then it gives us a crushed gem sometimes if we fail to craft it. Oh, and then we don't get as much experience. So that sucks. Sometimes you destroy the gems. Do we use crushed gems for anything? Belonging to a member server to use this object. So it's a member's item. Alright, we could withdraw all these. Maybe we could get to 39 or 40 crafting. I don't think we're gonna get that high, right? I actually think silver crafting would be a good way to get levels. If we could go get a whole bunch of silver maybe, but then we can't put silver in the store box until we complete the quest. Wonder if it's a member's quest or a free quest. Let's withdraw all of the jades. We've broken all of those, and then all these. Oh, those are opals. These are jades. Right, and then let's cut all of these ones. So now all the opals have been cut. Now what about the jades? And then can we craft them further? We can craft them into bolt tips, can't we? Does that give crafting experience or what? Craft into bolt tips 1.5, so it doesn't give too much crafting experience. Is that pretty much what those are for? We're just gonna have to keep them. Eventually we're gonna have to see what they do, because eventually we're gonna have no inventory space. So now let's try cutting these. So maybe it'll get us to level 39 crafting. Yeah, we're not 100% sure. Not how many sapphires did we have? Did we have 500? 500 experience worth, or no? So how much are they worth to the vendor? Oh, there were 60 to the vendor. I wonder if cut ones or uncut ones are worth more. We could withdraw the sapphires probably, and then the emeralds. So hopefully the emeralds don't shatter like these ones. This one sell for 24, and then when we cut them, sell for 120 or 60. So they do sell for a lot more when you cut them. So craft sapphire. How much do these sell? It's worth like barely anything, and then you cut them, and then they're worth something. Although in the Grand Exchange, they're worth more, right? Yeah, 448 on the Grand Exchange. There we go. Level 39 crafting. There's no way we can get to level 40 crafting. Craft the emerald. 68 experience for each one we craft. Then I believe we could cut rubies, right? So we had we're basically done. Oh, there was some diamonds. You do get diamonds from those things. Can we even craft the diamonds, though? The rubies we can. Diamonds, we need level 43 crafting, so we can't craft those. So we have to craft the ruby into what? Bolt tips. We can maybe turn them into rings and amulets or something. So all those things got us to level 39 crafting, I guess. So we should try to figure out a way to get to level 40 crafting. We have some silver, then we can get more silver. Where's the silver? How much do those bars give? So if we go to Birth Oak to maybe craft some of these, or we could just make like clay pots or something. Clay pots were always pretty good. So now we just want to try to get maybe like 50 fletching, 50, or yeah, 40 crafting, something like that. So if we go here, these get crafting experience, silver, hopefully. Over here and we just smelt the multi furnace, I guess. Rune bar. I want to make a silver bar. Here we go. Silver bar. Project 3 smithing experience. Alright, so we're not going to get too much smithing experience. We're pretty much here to see how much crafting experience they can give. So, arc leather, body in diamond hole. Or we could even level like leather working in engineering or something when we eventually go there. So we only had 20 silver ore, so we're gonna have to see how far that brings us. If not, then we're getting pretty close to leveling them anyways. So I think he had 2 things for trade. I don't know if we needed them or not. So we go smelt at the furnace, then we can make a silver bar into... Or do we just use the silver bar in there or something? Use silver bar furnace. Silver bar. So what do we smelt it into? Maybe we use the smithing info. Rune item. Yeah, we're not 100% sure. Maybe you can't do it here or something. Key forge. No, that probably wouldn't be it. Maybe it has to be a regular furnace or something. Let's go to Lumbridge. Well, let's trade you to see if we need these things. Maybe we do. Because there was a bolt mold. We could buy one. And then the holy mold. I don't know if we need those. Can we add it to the tool belt? You added it, so we did need those. We did need both of them. So now we go to Lumbridge, and then hopefully we could turn these into something over there. Because if you can over here, we couldn't figure out a way. And lumberage, there's one right over here by the bank. Yeah, there was a furnace over here. It should be a regular furnace, smelted furnace. Although I don't really see what the difference would be. How do you craft these things? Rune bars. Silver bar. Oh, you just had to go click down below and click on the silver bar. So you give 50 crafting experience. That's a lot. 50 crafting experience. 52 crafting experience. Do we need tiaras for anything? Maybe we do. Let's try 50. They sell for 60. They sell for 60 gold. That's a lot. They sell for 30. I don't know if we need any of them. But if they get 50 experience, 50 crafting experience for each one, that's quite a bit. Congratulations, you have completed made to order craft a holy symbol in the furnace and lumberage. Alright. So now we got our crafting on the way, so maybe we could just go mine some silver and then level up crafting this way or something. Because we don't have any gold yet or anything. Well, unless they moved gold to someplace. We don't even know what's in the crafting guild, right? We haven't been to the crafting guild for so long. Where would gold be? Gold would be like up here or something, right? Maybe that well, would it? Gold. North of Alcred, north of Remington, in the Dwarven Mine. Resource dungeon in the crafting guild, 40 crafting. So that'd be the best place to go. North of Alcred, north of Remington. And we could make those. North of Alcred, north of Remington. Because we can't put those in this box, I'm pretty sure. So let's go to Alcred or Remington. Let's go to Alcred. Or Remington, here we go. So we just go to the Port Sarim lodestone, and then apparently there's gold over there. And if we get some gold and then just start making the rings and amulets, then we won't have to worry about those. Then we could enchant them later, because eventually we'll want to get a mage up, so we could do that. So over here, there was the teleport's right beside the mining place. So apparently they put gold here as well. Oh, maybe right there, gold rock, cool. So over here there's copper, there's tin, there's adamant rocks over here, because they lower the adamant rocks, the rarity or something. Alright, so now we can try to get an inventory of gold. You have made progress towards, it's mine, all mine, 11 out of 22. Mine one of each of the listed ores. And there's a different one for if you mine like 100 of each of the listed ores, so we're gonna have to look into that. I guess let's get a full inventory of gold. Maybe it'll level up our crafting to level 40. Maybe our mining will get up to level 55 or something. Here we go. So now we're back with some more Runescape crafting. So we decided to just go with silver because we only have 100 bank spaces at the moment. And then if we fill it with all the amulets, because there's going to be a emerald ring, sapphire ring, and then there's going to be like a amulet, and then a bracelet, and then a necklace or something. Yeah, there's going to be like 5 different items for each different thing, and we're going to run out of inventory space. So we went to Falador here, and then there was silver over there we found. Before there used to be like iron over there, but now there isn't. There's only silver and coal over there. So we know there's silver, so we come here to the smelting furnace. We actually made a bunch of tiaras just in case we need them for something. Or we could go here to silver ore, and then we could make all these silver ores into silver bars. Then we just need to make 4 of them to level up our crafting to level 40 actually. So that's pretty good. So we could just smith all of these, turn all of these ores into silver bars. And then we'll be all completed, and then we can enter the crafting guild. So that would be the main goal of this episode, I guess. I guess we got the fire making and the fletching levels with the mithril arrows, and then we opened all of the geodes to get all of the gems. And then now we were trying to figure out how to get our crafting levels up, and then it was all right in front of us all along. It was just in Falador. You don't even have to leave Falador. You just go mine the silver, go here, turn it into bars, and then you turn it into unholy symbols to sell for 60 gold, I believe, or tiaras if you need them, because I think we might need tiaras to enter the rune altars to craft runes, I believe. yeah, if we ever want to craft our own runes, we're going to have to enter the rune altar. So we're going to need the talismans. So we just made like 12 of them or something. Then we could always throw them away if we don't need them. So now we can go to smelting furnace. We can click on silver bars down at the bottom. Unholy symbol worth 60 gold, 50 experience each. So now we can just make all 28 of these. That'll just take like 45 seconds, so not too long. And then congratulations, crafting level 40. Now we can enter the crafting guild. New milestone, level 40 ruby necklace, willow pirate ships, new access to the crafting guild, plain farming urn. Okay, cool. You've advanced the crafting level. You've reached level 40. Congratulations, you have completed crafting 40. Reached level 40 in the crafting skill. So perfect. Another 20 seconds, and then all these will be done. And actually, we'll probably bring us like 25% of the way to the level. So maybe silver bars would be a good way to get crafting up to level 50. Probably. Yeah, probably a really good way if we just sit here and then mine and then do this or something. But we need to figure out what that quest is to upgrade our box so we could store the items in our adamant box. So now we should probably actually check out the crafting guild, right? We just unlocked it. Maybe we could check out the cooking guild too, right? Because we unlocked that as well from our cooking, I believe. I think I needed like level 40 cooking, maybe. So the crafting guild was just down over here. We just climb over the wall. We go past all the silver and all the coal because we don't need silver right now. But we will need a lot of it if we're crafting a whole bunch. This guy's just leveling up. WATSW. So now we just run down here. Oh, there's also a cooking furnace over here. And a sheep you can shear, and then a highwayman that might try to kill you. So the crafting guild, we found it. And there's a bank over right there, isn't there? Yeah, a bank spot right there. Hopefully you don't have to be a member to use it. Welcome to the crafting guild. So we could finally enter the crafting guild. See anything on the floor? There's a hammer and a chisel. And upstairs, is there anything to pick up? Shears, there's some holy mold, necklace mold, but I don't think we need these. They give you all of these at the beginning, don't they? So don't really need anything in here. You can trade. Oh, probably tan hides. So it's a good place to kill the cows and then tan your hides. And then there's gold rocks and clay rocks, and then silver rocks. And there's just a potter's wheel right here, so you can just make all your things. And then the bank's right there, right? So let's test this out here. Go to the gold rock. So we can mine a whole bunch of gold, or we can make a whole bunch of clay, make a whole bunch of urns here. Then we'll just see if the bank is free to play or not. You guys don't what does that mean? Trade components, master crafters. We're probably not even close to doing that. We won't bother it. We know we could craft items here. Oh, there was 2 items also on the wall over there. So can we use the bank on free to play? Oh, we can. Alright, perfect. So now the crafting guild would be a better place to get silver than the other place, maybe. Well, we're not 100% sure. But let's go to Varrock. Let's check out the cooking guild. So we'll check out that guild. Maybe the episode should be about half an hour long then. And then we did a whole bunch. We got 40 crafting guild, and then other things too. We got a whole bunch of fletching levels. What's gonna happen next episode? Probably even more levels. We'll probably try to get level 50 fletching, just so that we have 50 fletching, just so it matches up, and then maybe 45 fire making for maple logs. And then we're gonna be running out of things to do. Oh, then it'll be 54 wood cutting. That'll be pretty close to 55 wood cutting. And we'll have to get our mining up to 55. Well, that's gonna come with the crafting. So what did we come here for? Oh, the cooking guild, that's right. Cooking guild was up here. Because we did unlock it at some point, right? If you look at the tree, it says cooking guild. Oh, access to the chef's guild, only level 32 cooking. The chef's guild, is that different than the cooking's guild? Not sure. So maybe it's only 32 cooking to get in here. So then what's in the cooking guild? You can't come in here unless you're wearing the chef's hat or something like that. So there was a chef's hat somewhere. We should have bought the chef's hat. Where did we see it? We seen it at the food shop, maybe? I don't know. We need a chef's hat to go into the chef's guild. Where did we find a chef's hat? We know we've seen one for sale somewhere. We just never bought it. wouldn't be at the general store, would it? It would have been one of the stores that we shopped at before. So probably could have been in Port Sarim then, the food shop. Just wonder if it was Port Sarim, so we'll do that before. So maybe it'll be a little bit longer episode because we're trying to find the chef's hat that we've seen once before. Just didn't actually buy one. We were thinking about buying it because we're like, well, it'll give us something to wear. And I guess we never did. Or maybe Bill had the chef's hat. We'll just check out this place here. So if we go open the door, see if you had a trade with you. You didn't have a chef's hat, but we'll buy the beef for now. Was the chef's hat over by Lumbridge then? Anything over there in Draenor Village? Foods? Oh no. We're gonna find it. Or if not, then we should just pause the video if it's taking too long. We know we've seen a chef's hat somewhere. It's just where it was, the chef's hat. No, it wasn't here. So we're gonna have to retrace our steps. You didn't have a chef's hat, so maybe it was just over here. Because he had different weapons and armors, and this was the first place we were looking to try to get raw beef, because we're like, well, if anybody's gonna sell raw beef, it would be this beefy Bill guy up here, but he didn't actually have beef. Didn't actually have any beef for sale, even though he runs this big beef farm here. Trade with you, so you did have the chef's hat, so buy one chef's hat. Oh, that wasn't achievement. Okay. So now we can just go up here. Oh, it was literally just south of Eric's. Now we can wear the chef's hat. Alright. There's no reason to teleport. Basically, the teleport's right over there anyways. So now we can just run to the chef's guild. Although we're going to be running out of stamina pretty soon. We have 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to be walking. Yeah, there we go. Except the chef's guild's just right up here, so we can just run the rest of the way, hopefully. Or run most of the way. So, it's just right over here. So now we should actually be able to enter the place. Before, he wouldn't let us in because we weren't wearing a chef's hat. So, open the door. Now he should let us in. Alright, he did let us in, so we don't want to talk to you. So is there anything to trade or anything? So there's a water station, flour mill, and there's a bank there, so I think you have to be like level 99 cooking or something to go in there. It's got pie dishes, we got cooking apples, we got take all value 1,600. Oh, so they're worth a lot. Cake bin, there's bowls over here, there's a furnace, and upstairs. Oh, and there's a dairy churn, so you can make all the dairy products. And then there's like jugs and then more apples. So most of the value is probably in the apple. Oh wow, how much are grapes? Grapes must be expensive on the Grand Exchange. Like 4,000 coins, jeez. So you can make all your flour here, and then dairy churn. So you bring here, you can bring milk or something, bucket of milk, and then you turn milk into a pot of cream. It gives you cooking experience. Then cream cheese requires bucket of milk. Partially complete the chef's assistant. Okay, vanilla cream cheese. Runescape member. If we need vanilla milk, pat of butter, bucket of milk. Cooking level 38. So we can cook this. 40 cooking. So 1 bucket of milk. Chocolate cream cake members. Cook's assistant. Strawberry cream cheese, and then cheese wheel. So this would be one of the better things, maybe. 48 cooking. Then pot of creams are always pretty good. Pat of butters are needed for making buttered potatoes. So there we go. There's a tour of all the places, I guess. I don't know if we need cooking apples for anything, but if we do, we could always come back here. Oh, and there's chocolate bars on the ground. Oh, take chocolate bars. Cool. So there's also a chocolate bar down here. Maybe something else was there. Someone else took it. So there we go. RuneScape episode. We figured it out. We figured out crafting. We figured out a whole bunch of things. So now we could figure out more things, level up some other things while the video's rendering.